Hello and welcome to another Cultured Foolishness, top of the top. I am Creed of Exodus Studios and ArchitectsMars.com, and my co-host is.
Got something in his damn eye. I'm Nick Jr., y'all. Good morning. Top of the top. A little blind right now. I can't see it. This is
Oh goodness.
irritating.
I'm sure if the people paying attention notice I didn't call it top of the morning, call it top of the top, which I accidentally did in last episode, but when I saw it, I actually liked it better. And it's a nod to the way me and Nick talk to each other anyway, because that's what we say when we say good morning. And then two, just shout out Nip, because that's the first person I ever heard really say that. And he's always an inspiration, especially being in the city that he is from. So, quick shout out to Nip, rest in peace, brethren. So football. We like to start with football. This was a really good Sunday for football. I'm not gonna lie, it was very
Let's get
good.
straight to it. Chicago versus Raiders. Look, let me tell y'all something. I know it was deep in Chicago, like deep in Vegas for the game. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people from Chicago went out there. My uncle went out there.
Yeah, I did, man. When you watch the game, you would think it was in Chicago because when they did so, people was loud, like super loud.
Yeah, my uncle was out there. I was seeing pictures and shit. And I know whatever section they ass was in, whoever from Chicago, it was T the fuck up when they blocked that field goal.
Hmm.
This nigga was like, oh fuck. All they need is one fucking kick. This game is over.
So, right, and see, this is the thing too. Like, as lifelong Chicago Bears fans, we wasn't even really alive for real when the Bears were good. Like we were, like not really not able to really pay attention. And all my life watching the Bears. If it was a situation like the game yesterday, 9 times out of 10, we ended up losing some type of way. We never pulled out like that. Like I can't even remember. I think the last time a Bears blocked a field goal kick was in like 2023 or 2022, and it wasn't like that dire of a situation. They just, blocked the kick. But this was like everything on the line. You got to make a play because if they get the kick up, there was only a 34-yard kick. They was going,
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't
so,
watch the game. I fell asleep.
oh, really?
I had a bad ass headache. So when I came
Mm.
home, I had put the game on, but I passed out. And when I woke up, literally when I woke up, the game was like damn near going off.
And
And
you
they
just saw that
already,
last part.
yeah, I just saw highlights of the kick.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
The-
damn. I
right.
was like, fuck, that's crazy. So I went to my ESPN, checked it out, seen it. And I was like, that's crazy.
It was dope. I mean, I watched the whole game. I definitely was one of the ones where you get angry. They was doing silly shit like they always do, but a lot of teams make mistakes and figure out how to bounce back, and that's really the sign of a champion because we're not perfect. People gonna make mistakes, but you just
Mm-hmm.
gotta like not give up, and that was
Persevere. It's all
right. And that
perseverance.
was the biggest thing. Like Ben Johnson, I think we got that one because the way like I could tell the way he talked to them when they showed like the post game stuff and in the locker room after the win, like he was like, "This is a character win. This is like you
Mm-hmm.
didn't give up. You kept believing in yourself." And
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like was a problem with the Bears all during my life watching them. It was just like we playing Brett Favre. He's amazing. I guess we suck, so we just about to let this motherfucker run over us. But not, I don't get that from this group at all.
Yeah.
So that even again, because think about it. Besides the blowout from Detroit, they've been in the games. Like every game, they won the two, and the one
Mm-hmm.
game from the beginning, the first game, they lost by like 3 points. So they damn it could be 3-1 right now if they had had that situation under
They just
control.
wasn't
So
locked in and when they
that's
was in
all.
Detroit. They weren't locked
Mhm.
in. It's cool.
No, no. And then too, it's one of those things. You look at Detroit, that was they offensive coordinator, so it was a point to them to whoop his ass. So they went extra hard.
Oh, the head coach was the offensive coordinator. That's crazy. I didn't
Yes,
know
that's why they was so good.
that.
So
Okay.
we get in that, and I'm already sitting there like, I know it's some Caleb haters because he's different. I'm not a big fan of the nail polish and all that type of shit. However, when he get on that field, he's locked in. He makes some really great throws. He can move. He's a smart player. I think the Bears got them a good one. Like I know it's people that's still on the fence about him, but again, I've been watching the Bears a long time. I can't remember us having a quarterback that looked like a fucking real NFL quarterback
I
that
think he
don't
was
be
one for
fucking
one
off all the
yesterday.
time.
I think he had an interception yesterday.
Yeah, he did have an interception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
was
the
one
only
for one.
like blemish on the game. But he haven't
Yeah,
been throwing a lot of interceptions. The game last week when they had 4 touchdowns, he even throwing interceptions. So
yeah.
he's pretty good with protecting the ball. Like the last player that we had that probably was as talented as him or close to it was Jay Cutler, and that shit didn't even work the fuck out because he had his issues, the Bears had their issues. Like it was just a lot. So
Hmm.
it's good to see. So I don't want to dwell on that too much. Obviously, with Chicagoans, we're gonna talk about it. The other game yesterday, it was actually two I want to talk about because I don't want to talk about every single game, but the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Hmm.
That boy Mahomes, man, everybody was ready to the dynasty over. They suck now. Blah blah. His was like, I got you. Hold on. Let me remind you who the fuck I am. He threw
Nah,
four
he went crazy. Four
touchdowns.
touchdowns for 270 yards. Yeah. Two
Yeah, that's the
carries,
Patrick Mahomes that I've
38,
been
38,
fucking with.
38 yards out the two carries. So, no, he ain't had
He
no
doing
carries. He ain't had no carries.
no, it was just all
He's all
gunning. He was
throws.
all
That was my
throws.
bad. That was Xavier Worthy for two carries,
Mm.
38.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
For the wide out, yeah. No, they were looking like the Chiefs that we have grown to know over the years, and they wasn't playing no punk ass team. It's the Ravens, even though their record was 1-2. The Ravens still got a squad, so they did their thing. So I think it's gonna shut a lot of people up. They gotta back it up with actually, getting over 500, same as the Bears, but. I got a soft spot for them. I worked down in Kansas City a bunch of times. I got a bunch of friends down there, so I secretly root for them.
I
Plus, I
got some
always,
friends that's like big Kansas City Chiefs
hmm
fans. Shout out to them. Shout out to my sis Ash and my bro Drew. They had some big fans. I'm talking about they got motherfucking they got their jerseys on, they had their favorite bar, and they ain't that bitch. So they ain't that bitch to be teed the fuck up. It's crazy because they three kids, my two nephews, the oldest. Well, I don't know. Well, I think he is. And Malcolm, the youngest, they Kansas City, Kansas City fans
hmm
because they parents. But U turn, you got Zane, the middle one. He's a Raiders fan,
Raiders.
and yeah,
Hmm
and he wasn't too happy. I saw the IG story. He lucky T.O. Nick won there. I would probably I would be feeling upset because I would like probably made him cry that I gotta go buy him something at that. And I would be like, that's I was just I'm saying, I'm just, Ashley probably would be upset, like, why you do that to I said, man, look, it's all football, right? We just his team just lost. I'm sorry. I just
Hey,
I would feel like either Adam Sandler talking to kids or Will Ferrell. Just don't care. Like Will Ferrell just don't care. Like he just talked to a kid, like go back and forth, like maliciously
Hmm.
funny, like very funny, like. But yeah,
That's just some
but
man shit. We gonna, bust your balls over your team losing,
but
especially if it's against our team. We definitely
yeah.
busting your balls. So that's just how it goes. It's
Shout
all
out to
good.
my nephew. Shout out to everybody. Teams that won and lost. Obviously, my
Um,
sister and my bro team won Kansas City, and my nephew team didn't because we won.
the
We
Bears.
the best. We won. We won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we won. We had to get that win. I'm
Had to.
sorry.
That
We had to
was
get that win.
necessary. And that was the thing too, just to briefly go back to that for 2 seconds. That was something that Ben Johnson said. He was like, that was two teams desperate for a win. So everybody was busting their ass to win. So just not giving up and believing in yourself, that's what gets you over the top.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, what
gotta
you want to
talk
say?
about, huh?
What you finna say?
We gotta talk about the Cowboys and Green Bay real quick, and then we're gonna segue to
Look,
the next thing.
trash, folks,
That
trash.
game was so interesting. First of all, I was in and out. I'm not even gonna lie, because I think I went
I didn't even
hiking,
watch that
came
game.
back,
That game,
and it was like the end of the third quarter. And I was like, I wasn't even gonna watch it at all, but I was like, I got home in time. I'll watch the rest of it. And they just kept going back and forth. Now, obviously, I'm from Chicago. I hate the Packers. So whoever they playing, I become a fan of that team just for that time period. So I was going for the Cowboys. I really wanted them to win. And the outcome of that game was really crazy because I
it is.
turned. Like at the end of the fourth, when it looked like the Packers was about to
It
win, I
was
just
definitely
turned. I started
crazy.
watching something else. Then I turned on ESPN on the app on my phone just to see what the score was, and it went into overtime. So I'm like, well, let me turn back to the game.
What's crazy is they both identically almost had the same type of
Dog,
stats.
like Jordan Love and Dak literally
Yeah, he
had the
threw
same stat line damn near, which is
Jordan
insane.
threw for 337 yards, while Prescott he did 319 yards.
Hmm. And they both had three touchdowns.
And yes, and
I
they
mean
both
that
had yes,
they
they
it's
both
because that's
collectively
why it ended in a tie. It was like
had
the
six
defense did
touchdowns
not
apiece.
come to play for either team because there's
Yeah.
no way that you should be dropping 40 on a fucking pro NFL team like that. So with a good defense. So neither one of them defenses play like anything. And nobody expect a lot from Dallas's defense, but the Packers, everybody been on their dick all season about, oh, their defense is the best in the league
Well,
and blah, blah,
I
blah, blah.
I'm glad that Prescott playing. He's playing
Good.
well
Yeah.
because the thing is, they always like to put the blame on Prescott.
Hmm.
So he's showing motherfucker that he still, still got it. He still can do what the fuck he can do. But at the same
Hmm.
time, you don't have to put the blame on me all the time. And I got proof. This right here,
I mean, he was
three
balling.
touchdowns. Yeah,
Right, he was balling. No
31 for
interceptions.
40,
Yeah, balling.
319, three touchdowns, zero interceptions. He got sacked one time. It's cool. But,
One thing I do, I am annoyed with just as a Chicago fan is why do the Packers pick the best fucking quarterbacks always? Like they literally had Brett Favre while I was a teenager, then fucking Aaron Rodgers. So they had two
well,
back-to-back Hall
you
of
you gotta
Fame.
understand if they was leaning towards the Packers, they was leaning towards the Colts, or they was leaning towards they picks had to be like Colts, Bears, Packers. Who else is close around? What else is close? That's it. Or Minnesota, like Minnesota. So you gotta think about it because after Favre left Green Bay, where he go to? Minnesota.
Went to
That
Minnesota.
nigga ain't going nowhere. That nigga went next door.
Right.
So you gotta think about it. Like I'm quite sure Aaron Rodgers had Chicago on his paper, Colts had on his paper, Minnesota, Green Bay. I'm quite sure he had those teams in the Midwest on his
But
paper.
Aaron Rodgers is from California. I don't think he cared what team that he went to per se when he got drafted. I'm just saying that the Green Bay Packers been whooping our ass for 30 fucking years because they keep picking the best. Like in the time they didn't had three quarterbacks. Three. Since 1992, we
Just
done
good
had
scouting.
about 26. 26.
They just do good scouting.
Yeah,
And then
well,
it's
we
Green
need to
Bay.
start doing good
When you
scouting because
got
this
when
shit
you
is bullshit.
we supposed to have good scouts, but you know, when you got like a I mean, we got a good history, like a history storyline.
We good for defensive players,
But
but
when
we
niggas
can't pick a damn quarterback to
yeah,
save our
but
life.
when niggas be pulling up them when players be meeting up with the fucking teams, like the best players, and they be pulling up the Favre stories and all this shit, you know, they get amazed real quick. Put the video in front of their face. Like, oh shit, like this could be you. You see what
Mm,
Favre? This you can
yeah,
have what Favre had type shit.
Brett Favre as a player was great, but as a retired player doing a little shady stuff, he definitely made me not feel bad about not being able to stand his ass his whole career because I guess I saw through that facade. Because you know what he did? Took money from Mississippi school system to build like some practice facility that he had that shit up. And Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the whole damn country. And all that did was hurt a lot of black kids because there's a lot of black people still in Mississippi. But
Niggas
that's a
weird.
whole nother conversation. I ain't gonna get too deep on that. But what new music that came out? What's in the rotation right now? This was a lot of releases this past weekend.
What's in? So it's crazy. You said what's in my rotation?
Mm-hmm.
In my rotation, what I've been listening to as lately, the song called "Found" by Tim's
Okay,
and Brett
I heard.
Fayez.
Oh,
I've
her and
been
him on the song?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's
son,
dope.
shit. I need to hear that. I haven't heard that yet.
The Schoolie song on the Magic City album by Jermaine Dupri. That's why
Mm.
I fuck with that. The first song.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, there's a couple joints on
you
that.
know we got
Magic City,
we got Ass Shake in rotation.
of
Um,
course.
New single comes soon. Um, what else we got in rotation right now, man? We got
Yeah.
Chance. I've been listening to Chance.
The
Uh,
Chance is good. I was
I've been
just
listening to
listening to that
Channel.
yesterday.
I'm listening to Bro.
He back on this shit.
I like it.
You, you
I told my auntie
played.
to listen to it. I
Oh,
asked, she
word.
was, yeah, because she was like, when I was in New York, she like, yeah, the D Smoke album. She said, I like it, but I'm just not, like
Mm-hmm.
fully getting into it type stuff. I said, we was talking about albums and feelings and whatnot. I think we was talking about AI too. But then
Mm.
I brought up, I heard, because I didn't hear Chance album at the time before I went to New York. When I went to New York, I didn't hear it. So, but I heard, I'll be hearing through the grapevine all the time. That's, what's good and what's not. So you should check it out. So she hit me up after I came back home. She said, "Oh yeah, I checked it out." She said it's a good album. So shout out to Channel.
Yeah, he snapped on that. Like
Yeah.
this is such like a good Chicago record too. Like he got Do It Down there. He got this song, it's called Speed of Light, and it's got the sample from The Light by Common from the album like Water for Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Then the beat sound like some straight footwork shit. Like every time I hear that song, I'll be like, what? Somebody need to like it's just that vibe. It's
Mm-hmm.
so good energy. So he tapped into Chicago culture in a way on this album that I don't know if he really ever did at this level. Not that the other ones weren't good, it's just like this is such a Chicago record, but
Yeah.
it's not in a sense of like alienating other people. It's like showing people what we do and what we good at, but
Mm-hmm.
giving it in a package to where they could appreciate it. So I fuck with that super heavy. You played a couple newer songs for me this morning. The Mariah Carey Anderson
I
Paak
wanted to
joint.
say one more thing that I was listening to
Hmm,
before we got to that.
okay.
I'm listening to. I just started. I ain't gonna lie. by this artist by the name Joel Q. He's from Chicago. He's from my area over there, Rose Hill
Okay.
in the Hunts. He got a office. He got a project named Take This With You.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
I haven't
decent.
heard of him.
He just did a show. Post been on his shit. Post just did a show at UFI, if I'm not mistaken, with Earth Gang out there. And he been on the shit. Been on I wanna say been on the news, in Chicago where they showcased him. I wanna say folks been traveling. I've been paying attention. I'm paying attention to everybody out there. That's the thing, man. I be in
Oh,
tune. I know
people.
I be knowing what the fuck going on at the crib. I might not be home, G, but I be knowing the fuck going on. My mom,
I mean,
trust me.
I feel like in general, shout out to you. You just tapped into music, period. Like the stuff we was listening to, Tame Impala,
Yeah, Tame
like it's
Impala.
so
Yeah.
many dope groups that's not necessarily a rap group or even
Hmm.
R&B per se, but you just got your ears open to good music, period, which is always a good thing. But yeah, I want to get into that Mariah Carey Anderson Paak because that is one of the best songs I've heard from her in years. What was the name of it again?
Oh, I gotta go back to it. I got to figure it out.
Wait, I might be able to pull it up because it's good. It's definitely Anderson Paak coded. Like if you know him as an artist, then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this definitely sound like a Anderson Paak song, But
It is called. I got it over her. Where she at? Play this song. That's easy. We could have just guessed that shit.
oh, oh, so she got. Oh, I'm thinking it was a single. That's the whole joint. I'm gonna have to listen to this album because
It's a whole album.
yeah, it's the name of it is Here for It All.
It's Anderson Paak on the whole album though.
No,
Okay,
I
she
mean he
should
probably helped produce a lot of it
definitely help
because that's her
produce.
boo. That's her boo thing. Yeah, he in
Hey,
there getting these
I didn't know they
last
was.
prime years of her still looking fine
Hey,
as
hey,
hell. I ain't
no
mad at her.
disrespect. I didn't know they was out here doing it. Hey, no
Hey,
disrespect. I ain't know. I
hey,
ain't know what
hey,
was
do
going
your
on.
thug thizzle,
Shit.
brother. She's still that one of them ones. So that's no hate from me. Shit, take advantage of being famous, my guy. Take advantage.
I'm
But
gonna let you
no.
know right now. You finna have a busy ass winter, my dude. She gonna.
Oh yeah, Christmas time. Shit. Now, if he really a player, he gonna break up with her right before Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be crazy as hell.
I
You
can't
want a
even
lot?
front.
Oh,
That's
you want
been
a
a
lot for
tactic
Christmas,
I've
huh?
used in the past before. I'll be like, "Ooh, it's October. What? You got to show me something if you about to be here for December. What you up? You're not showing me nothing. Homer in the bushes. Let
She
me
gonna
get the
be
fuck up
singing.
out of here."
She gonna be singing them damn songs, crying and shit.
But no, that song is dope. Highly recommend. I haven't heard the rest of the album, but from that song alone, I mean, as soon as it came on, I heard her sing. I got little goosebumps on my arm. Like I ain't got no feeling from her like that in a very long time. I think the last thing that was like really good from her to me personally
Yeah.
was the album she did with Jermaine Dupri that kind of brought her back.
Hmm.
After
I
she
don't
kind of
know.
had a little slight fall off for a second. Now you know it because it was she
It
had some
ain't
hits.
butterfly. Is
No, that was in like I'm on her shit anyway, so let me go ahead and
I
go
don't know.
through
I'm
her
over here.
albums.
I'm gonna get the same shit and sound all disrespectful and shit.
Was
I'm
it? Let's
not gonna botch
see.
nobody career.
I think it was the Emancipation of Mimi.
Ah, the emancipation
That's
of
the
me.
one that had the yeah, this is the one with Jermaine Dupri that had We Belong Together on
Oh
there and
yeah,
all of that shit.
oh yeah,
That was like
she
her
got a
last
bag.
like super banger. But damn, that was like 2005.
She got a bag off that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she ain't really been making stuff over the past couple of years that I've been like checking for like that. But This was good. Very good album. Uh or song rather. The album I'm gonna have to investigate a little bit more. Let's see who else you
We talk
played.
about Thugger. We played Thugger, 21
Yeah,
Savage.
the beat sounded fine. I don't really have like I don't super care for Young Thug, but it wasn't anything from listening to that I could say anything super negative. It just sounded like a Young Thug song to me. I mean,
I just gotta listen to the album. I don't know. I started off in that first track and I turned that shit off after that. I ain't gonna cap.
hmm
Cause
I just
I was upset. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm
right.
like,
I
but I'm gonna
don't
go,
know
I'm gonna
about
go.
dude.
That's the thing. I'm gonna go back. I ain't gonna, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna like, all right, this a dud. I'm like, you just kicked it off with a dud. This cool. There ain't no wrong with that.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm not finna trash the whole album though. So then, yeah, so then we play Cardi B. Um, don't
This
do too much. Her jersey,
yeah, that's the name of the song. Don't do too much.
yeah, her jersey sound. That
Um,
was a very Jersey sound. Shout out to Jersey.
yeah,
That's very Jersey like. She was
it
like she was trying
just
to
I don't
dance.
know. I'm not a
The
fan,
hook, the thing
but
is, look, the hook is good. The hook is good. I don't. I feel like I don't know. The vocals is super loud, or it could be rap better in the pocket. But the hook is good, and if the
yeah,
hook
the
is
hooking is strong. It's just more very shallow lyrics and the shallow message and the whole thing that she always does because there's no substance to her whatsoever. I really don't care for her as an artist. I feel like she get a whole lot of help writing, probably way more than the average rapper artist. They get a line or two from the people in the studio. I feel like it's a chick in there writing the whole song, or probably a man, actually. I don't even believe her at all, but that's my opinion. I know people in the comments gonna probably come for me, especially the women, because they love them some Cardi B. I want more substance from my male rappers too. I don't like rappers who don't talk about nothing ever. Like I get it, let's have a party song here and there, but I like seeing
more
different
substance.
sides to artists. I just like seeing different sides because I don't expect somebody to be no way 100% of the time. No human is. We're not
Mm.
100% conscious or 100% ratchet. I just feel like her music is 100% ratchet. It's no substance to it. Like it's just okay. But every artist is not meant to be, I guess, deep. So she's for fun times, I guess. And that's all I say on that. What's your opinion on it? Because you are a little bit more lenient towards her than I am.
Well, the song ain't the best, but for the style of the beat, I'm over here eating something. My bad. For the style of the beat, the debate, for the style of the beat, she attacked it the right way with the hook. You
hmm
know, so as a writer standpoint, it's like, oh yeah, it's a bop.
hmm
But I could tell though, low key, that she probably had a writer, and the writer said some shit, but she took a lot of shit the writer didn't have
hmm
too, and she put her own shit.
I
Uh,
just okay.
so
I'm
it
not even
just
gonna
that
go
it's
there
just
with
me.
her.
It was just me. It was just it could have been better, but
I mean,
it's
this. Oh, go ahead.
that's the thing. It's gonna win. It's still gonna win. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because
It's
the
still gonna
girl
win.
is going for it. Just like on this same album, she redid. She took the imaginary player sample, the Angela Winbush joint from back in the day.
Now this is the thing. As
Um,
long as you still, if people's out here still dancing, that's gonna win.
right. I mean,
Point
and
blank
like I
period.
said, some people, some artists are for fun time. I personally, if I'm gonna pick a female MC, I'm gonna pick Rhapsody. I'm gonna pick
But she wasn't
uh
going for that. Like you got to think about some of these tracks. People don't go towards that lane. Like
and
go extra
that's
rap,
not her lane.
but go extra rapid. But the thing is, I don't think I feel like she could rap. Like she could probably spit the coldest shit. I think people don't like her voice sometimes.
I hate her voice.
Exactly.
It's just
See,
like,
I don't think people like
um,
her voice. So when you don't like her voice, you ain't gonna give a fuck about what
I
the
don't
fuck she
care what
say
she's
either.
saying.
Exactly.
So
See, you just
let's
asked.
so an artist that is in the wheelhouse of shit that I actually fuck with super hard. It's artists in that I don't like because they voice. First person I think of is Talib Kweli. He could rap, but I really don't care for his voice, and I never had. I just never did. Now, is it songs of his that I like?
Well, he got some
Yes,
shit.
because he can actually put words together great, but I can only listen to him so long before I'm over it.
That first
Versus
album he
Most
dropped in
Def.
what? Oh three? Oh what? It was like oh three, right?
What?
Oh two, oh three. Talib. I was like, I
Well,
was a
his
shorty
solo
shorty.
album,
Yeah, I was a shorty
yeah,
shorty.
that had Get By on it, which was like a very dope song,
Crazy.
Kanye on the beat. But
Crazy.
Kanye made that really, as far as like a commercialness to it, that was
Yeah.
Kanye. Because
Do, do,
everything
do,
that
do.
Talib Kweli did prior to that with DJ High Tech and Most Def for Black Star, super underground. And yeah, like I like that album. I actually got the first Talib Kweli album with DJ High Tech. It's some cold ass beats on there. But again, production is helping me basically digest his voice that I don't care for. But the good thing about him, what he's saying is dope. And I like his actual lyrics, so I could get over his voice. Cardi B, I don't like what she's saying. So it's like if she was like annoying voice, but then had like better lyrics to me, I probably would fuck with her a little bit more. But that's my personal opinion as far as that. Um, is
Shout
there
out.
any other? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying, yeah, shout out to Tame Impala.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what was another song you want to talk about. That song was called the
Dracula.
Dracula joint. Perfect timing
Uh,
too. Right before Halloween, they about to hit with that motherfucker. That
there was
shit
a
was dope.
there was a stone groove on my mom. What the old people say, it was the stone groove.
Ah, that's funny as hell. No, my brother, you got to get your own.
Sh- Shout out to Ari. Shout out to Ari Lennox and Jermaine Dupri for the vacancy track too. It's
That's a
about
banger. I
yeah,
haven't
I
heard
fucking
that
it.
one yet.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Remember we was talking about we did the comparison with Burnick and Kalani.
Hmm.
I was scrolling on IG and I think Burnick was singing and dancing to Fold It. Bop.
Mm.
I mean, it's a great song.
No, no, it
It's a
is.
great.
No, that's
It
that
just
song is doing
it just
numbers.
it was just ironic. You just had a conversation of it that I scroll. I'm like,
Low key, she probably noticed the similarity to the
I hope
song
she did,
herself.
G.
I
I
mean, I
hope.
can't see how she do music and
Oh, I
couldn't,
hope
because
she
it's
did.
literally like that same, that
I ain't gonna
same
cap.
bounce.
I ain't gonna cap. I was laying in the bed and I was just scrolling to my shit. I instantly heard phone. I was like, wait, I heard this before. Like instantly in my head, I'm like, I heard this before. So I'm in that bitch crazy digging in my head, like where did I hear this song for? What not even the song, but where did I hear this this melody or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
Man, did a little digging in and I was like, oh shit, went to shorty shit. It's like this is a good, comparison. I was like, damn, all right, but she just she on the same wavelength, same length, and it was crazy because she also Bernie. I also caught that Bernie was on the Mafia,
Hmm.
the Mafia 3 marathon with Kai. She just like came out of nowhere. It was like an ad and a pop up on your YouTube. She just came
Oh,
out
I
of
thought she
nowhere.
was on the shit with Kai. She wasn't.
She was on the live.
With him?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she was
Oh,
in the mansion. Like she was, motherfuckers still get invited type shit. When you
right. But
got
they'd be like doing like we on like a Zoom, and they
yeah,
just like,
pull
yeah,
up. No,
or
they got
Twitch. They
all
just be on Twitch with him.
these fucking rooms. They got motherfuckers probably chilling in one spot of the like the east wing of the fucking mansion, and niggas can probably be like streaming on the west wing type shit. But they still
Mm.
got like company and shit like that. Just motherfuckers are out, in the thing type shit, cause they vibing. At the end of
I
the day,
want
they
to
gotta
shout him out real quick just because I saw something the other day and it actually like really impressed me. He put out a video in like 2021
21
and he
with
was talking to
to
himself
itself.
like you gonna
Yeah.
be the best this, the best streamer, you gonna be the hot da 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 da. And man, when I tell you I was inspired because that's like supreme manifestation because he is look, I mean he just the thing before that that I saw with him was him Drewski going to Kevin Hart's house, and Kevin Hart is one of the biggest stars on earth, and he just casually kicking it with this kid because of the following
Mm.
that he created. And I don't, I ain't even gonna sit up here and say I fully understand the appeal because, like, even when I be saying, I'll just be like, okay. But
Don't get to sound
the
old and shit, nigga.
determination of being able to take yourself from one place to a place that he has took himself just takes a lot. So I'm never gonna, hate on somebody who created a lane for themselves, even if I don't personally understand, all aspects of it.
What
But
is
no,
this?
he snapped.
What is the thing is, the thing is, it's not hard to really not understand. It's live, unscripted TV through your phone. You bringing up, it's like having an ongoing um show like like a motherfucking night show where they always bring
Hmm.
up fucking guests and whatnot. It's ongoing because they streaming. He streamed for 27 days. That was like the thing, and his ending goal was to get to 1 million. And he said
He did.
he was gonna cut his hair because he talking about cutting his dreads. Now look, I don't know if you cut your shit, dog, but look, I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You cut your crown, dog. I understand the new look, the new change and shit, but when it comes to like looks, certain looks and shit that people look for and whatnot, you might not get that look. You might not get them calls no more because you got a certain look. You feel me? And ain't nothing wrong with a change. Ain't nothing wrong with a change. Trust me, I got hair on my head, and how many times I tell your ass I'm gonna go cut my hair? Too
You
much,
did it.
and I ain't
You
cut
just
my
get
hair.
tired of the same shit all the time. I mean, when I
Yeah,
had hair, I used to change my haircuts drastically. Just, I
yeah. So
mean,
don't do it.
so I
Just get
get
a
it.
trim, folks. Just get a trim, G. Just get a trim,
But
G.
okay, only thing I'll say in his defense as because people who have locks, especially if they have consciousness about it, I don't know if he does because locks has become just a trend, but locks have meaning to it. It's not just making your hair look like that. It's actually something that's connected to Rastafari and Jamaican culture, all of that. But basically, they feel like the ones who tapped in, they feel like the hair holds energy and stuff.
It
So
does.
if you
That's what
feel
I'm saying.
like
Don't
I
cut your
want
hair.
to
Don't cut your
change
crown.
my energy fully, then maybe you do need to chop that shit off. So that's the only thing I'll
I
say
said don't
in
cut it
in
off.
regards to that. But in a space of him being an entertainer and people knowing him for a certain look, it might be, not the best move, but at the same time, if you done built up your shit the way you have, I don't think it really matters if his hair is long or short.
Nah, cause what fucked me up? Somebody said that nigga cut his hair. He gonna look like Diddy, and I can't unseen that shit.
All you gotta do, put some sunglasses on. Take that, take that, take that. But
Cause he do though. He'll look like he like fuck no. He like yeah. You look at it. You like yeah, nigga.
no, he definitely could. Damn, damn. Now I'm seeing it too. So what have you seen anything interesting on the socials lately? What's been going on?
Yeah, Ice over there trying to take over the city of Chicago, man. It looks crazy. It looks real wild. Y'all need to be safe out there. I heard things like if you even look like a Hispanic, they on your ass. And
Well,
I'm
they
glad
made
I'm
it a
not there.
law. It's
Well, it's a
legal
okay. It's
racial
okay.
profiling on Latinos,
So they
which is
racial.
ass.
So if I was there, they
Oh,
would have
they'd
been
be
on my
fucking with you.
ass. I'm in that
Hmm.
bitch. Boy, I've been messed up. Boy, I would been.
You had your
But
hair down. They would have been like,
I need you to pull up that video of Buddy ass getting low on ice on that bike.
"Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I'm
Man,
gonna
pull
pull
that
that
shit
up.
up.
Yeah,
Show
I'm
him
gonna
right
pull it
now.
up. I'm gonna pull it up."
Get him! Watch out! Watch out!
Um, the thing about ice is the what I've been noticing from a lot of videos, including that one. I think they're just letting any overweight white man join and not be in no type of shape because they're not law enforcement in the traditional sense. They're not cops. They just people who are applying to do this. They're not in no
They just
shape.
want
This
some money.
dude literally outran them. He wasn't, now, mind you, was he going kind of fast-ish? Yes. But I feel like if it was a unshaped normal cop, they would have caught
Got him.
him. He
The
yeah,
man
it ain't
jumped
no
on his
way.
bike.
He
He
jumped
jumped
on it
on his
like
bike.
on when he
He
was on
ran
his
and
bike,
jumped.
not pedaling fast yet.
Yeah.
That was when somebody could have lunged and got him. And they
Ain't
said,
no way
fuck
in
it.
hell. I would have
That
grabbed that
shit was
tire,
funny as
boy.
hell. That shit was funny. And that's exactly what they ass deserve too, because that shit is dumb. Like,
Hey ass
this
retarded.
man literally was doing deliveries. Why are you messing with people that's working? Go to these hoods where you saying it's criminals everywhere.
I
Go
seen a
get them.
video. I see a video somebody posted about. I think they was clip farming. Boy, I don't know what block they was on, but they was strolling. It was 100 cops deep. They had flashlights. They was on one block. They was just strolling. 100. They look like a fucking cop parade on that bitch, boy.
And this was for the immigration shit, or that was just some just regular.
It was a regular video they was talking about, and the headline was the city of Chicago with the state troopers, but they weren't state troopers though. They weren't,
Mm.
or they wasn't none of what they was supposed to be like the. Yeah, they was CPD. It was crazy though. But they could probably clip farm that shit and then have a headliner and people will
Yeah, I mean, you could
click bake
manipulate
it.
so much
Yeah,
shit nowadays with artificial intelligence. I mean, you could make somebody
it
look like
wasn't
they
AI.
saying some shit. Now, I'm just saying what you could manipulate shit to the point where it don't have to have happened at all. You could have a person saying something that they didn't say and it'll look real. So these times you have to be very, very savvy about the way you consuming information because it's a lot of fake shit out here. A lot of fake shit. But we try not to have these super long episodes, so I think we're gonna wrap it up right here.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So this has been Cultural Foolishness, top of the top. I am Creed of Exorcisms Architects Mars.com, and my co-host is
Nick Jr., the only nigga you know. Shit, just the only nigga you know. Shit, yeah, I take your ass to do what you gotta do. I finna take my ass. I got a little blunt left. I finna smoke this.
Oh Lord. All right, man. Well, happy waking bacon. I will holler at you guys next time. Peace, peace.